Hey guys and gals, how's it going? Changing things up. Just give me a sec, guys. Appreciate you being here. I just got to finish up with mod here, some mod stuff. What the? Get lost. Get closed. Okay. Yeah, I'm just changing things up, guys, all right? New vibes. The other ones are obviously like no good, so. All right, almost done here. Happy Halloween, by the way. Dun, 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 dun. right. Okay, that's it. Enough of that. Close it. Don't save. Be gone. Check the stream, and then we're gonna get going here. Be gone. Yeah, we're good. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm done kissing ass, so I'm just done with it. We're learning here. If you're just dropping by, well, you know, Bologna&Weiners, I'm Johnny. Videos are over there on YouTube. It's great to have you. There you go. All right, that's all you get. Enjoy that. Okay, using const pointers. We're doing this. We're just getting right to learning. Using const pointers, you can use the keyword const for pointers before the type, after the type, or in both places. For example, all the following are legal declarations. I'm just going to type it up. Actually, I should do some cleaning up here first. Right here. Okay. And that should be it, hopefully. All right, just check, make sure we're good. All right, perfect. Okay, const. What is const? I don't know. I've already explained it. You're gonna have to figure it out. Okay. P1 int pointer const. P2 and const int pointer const P3. A lot of extra constness going on. Okay. All right. Okay, that's the kind of code that makes people go to Lua or Python, because you know they're the just can'ts. Okay. All right. C++ is for the just cans. You know, people like you that are actually watching the content and learning. It's great to have you. There you go. That's all you get. Isn't that exciting? Each of these, however, does something different. P1 is a pointer to a constant integer. The value that is pointed to can't be changed. P2 is a constant pointer to an integer. The integer can be changed, but P2 can't point to anything else. Okay? P3 is a constant pointer to a constant integer. Right? First const belongs to the pointer, the second const belongs to, well, you know, the variable. The value that is pointed to can't be changed, and P3 can't be changed to point to anything else. The trick to keeping this straight is to look to the right of the keyword const to find out what is being declared const. Okay. Right? Got to explain these things to stupid people, right? Const, something to the right of it. Well, what does it belong to? Well, it's to the left of it. So, all right. If the type is to the right of the keyword, if you guys don't understand, I'm at the point of, at the point of why even bother. That's where I am. So, Okay, the trick to keeping this straight is to look to the right of the keyword const to find out what is being declared constant. If the type is to the right of the keyword, it is the value that is constant. If the variable is to the right of the keyword const, it is the pointer variable itself that is constant. The following helps to illustrate this. I'm just going to delete this. Const int pointer. I don't know, just calling it PTR1, whatever. And okay. God, highlighting in this thing is so annoying. Const P2, PTR2, whatever. Alright, there. Okay. Isn't this exciting? Yeah. Alright. Const pointers and const member functions. On some day, whichever day I was going on, you learn that you can. What the hell did I just click? All right. I hit the space bar or something. Okay, you learn that you can apply the keyword const to a member function, right? There you go. This is a class, that is a member. This is a function. That's all you get. When a function is declared constant, the compiler flags as an error any attempt to change data in the object from within that function. If you declare a pointer to a const object, the only methods that you can call within that pointer are const methods. Okay, we're going to work with the shape manager. I'm getting rid of this. All right, so I just got to check my class, make sure it's the same as their mess. Rectangle, okay, void set length. Let me just have a look here. Set length. Yeah, they're not even using that anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, you'll have to see the video on that. That's all you get for explanation. Okay, void set length. Okay, int const, right? There we go. Look, const. Wow, magical. Isn't this exciting? All right, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. In the constructor, they are doing that. Okay, yeah, all right. That's great. That's nice. And off to the main. So we're gonna do heap allocated. That's all you're gonna get for an explanation. If you don't know what it is, well, I guess too bad for you. And here we go. There we go. And all right, we're pointing. Okay, pointer rect. All right, moving up. If you don't know what that is, well, too bad for you. Get with the program. Const rectangle. Pointer again. Pconst rect. This should really confuse a lot of thick in the head people. Alright, that think they're smart but they're not. There we go. And here we go. const, PTR const, p const, PTR equals new rectangle. Whoops. Alright. I'll do that for clarity. We're inside the main. That's all you get. Okay. There. Prect width. Prect. And because we're newing up, whoops, I know what it is. I need this. There we go. Let's do that again. Yeah, there we go. So we're getting the width. Okay. And feet. Okay. If you don't know what feet is, well, too bad for you. Guess you shouldn't have slept in math class. And then treat people that are good at mathematics like crap because, you know, you think you're good at spelling. Big deal. Yawn. You're good at spelling. You can arrange 26 letters and make wordies. So talented. Alright, here we go. P const rect. These are wordies, you know. That's what this is, wordies inside of quotations. And let me do this. And we're going to use p const rect. The arrow thing, right? If you don't know what it is, too bad for you. And then same thing for a finish. And there we go. Standard CO. This time p const PTR width. Oh, I didn't put in quotes. There we go. Okay. And p const PTR arrow get width. All right. Okay. So build. We'll just run it. Okay. If you don't know what's happening here, too bad for you. See out. Prect. Hang on. Okay. Am I repeating everything? Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is go like this. All right. Before, if you don't know what before is, well, too bad for you. After. Prect. Okay. Calling an object. If you don't know what an object is, too bad for you. Set width. There. Okay. If you don't know what I'm doing there, well, too bad for you. Why is that one commented out? I don't know. Find out. Let's go like this. P const. I'm just gonna go like this. And we're gonna do the same thing. See, no access, right? Because Well, because it's p const rect pointer p const const. It's const, right? Can't change it. All right. If you don't know what that means, too bad for you. Okay. So no access to set width. No access. Okay. There you go. Thou shalt not enter. All right. P const and then PTR arrow, and we can set. Okay. And if you don't understand, well, too bad for you. Right? Obviously, my voice is too annoying and it's too much. So, there we go. Let's run it. Should add some space. Let me do that. Grab this. And this. And then I'm going to go like this. Like this. Okay. There we go. Run. Okay, hold up. Yeah, it's still 5. I'm still printing again. If you don't know what printing again means, too bad for you. Of course, it's going to return the same value. It's fine. So, duplication here and here. All right. We can modify the value prect, and we can modify the value of const PTR. If you don't understand beyond that, too bad for you. All right. Let's keep reading. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Don't care. Whatever. Good enough. Don't care. See their definition here. Big deal. You declare a pointer, blah 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 blah. Same redundancy. Give me some. What is it you're talking about here? P const PTR is declared as a constant pointer to a rectangle. That's nice. Okay. Pointer to a constant rectangle object is declared and named p const rect. They're just kind of going over this here. P const pointer is declared as a constant pointer to a rectangle. If you don't know what a rectangle is, too bad for you. Print the values of these 3 variables. Okay, that's what this means. If you don't know what print means, too bad for you. Prect is used to set the width of the rectangle to 10. P const rect would be used to set the width, but it was not. It was declared to point to a constant rectangle. Therefore, it cannot legally call a non-const member function. There you go. There's the explanation. Thou shalt not enter, because it is not valid statement. It is commented out. P const pointer calls set width. P const pointer is declared to be a const pointer to a rectangle. In other words, the pointer is constant and cannot point to anything else, but the rectangle is not constant, so methods such as get width and set width can be used. Okay, there you go. There's some explanation. Isn't that exciting? I know. New attitudes, new changes, don't care anymore, just at that point. Okay, using const this pointer, okay. When you declare an object to be const, if you don't know what a constant is, too bad for you. Obviously you slept in mathematics class and think you're better than everybody else in the world because you can arrange 26 letters in the alphabet and make wordies. Big deal. That's not even a real flex. Anyways, when you declare an object to be constant, you are in effect declaring that the object's this pointer is a pointer to a constant object, const object. A const this pointer can be used only with const member functions. If you don't know what a member function is, too bad for you. Do's do protect objects passed by reference with const if they should not be changed. Do set pointers to null rather than leaving them uninitialized or dangling. Okay, if you don't know what that means, too bad for you. Don't use a pointer that has been deleted. Okay, all right. Don't be a Timmy. All right, don't delete pointers more than once. All right, you're just getting carried away and just faking it. Probably learned from ChatGPT, most likely. Constant objects and constant pointers will be discussed again later on. Who cares when? I'll get to it when I get to it. When references to constant pointers are discussed. All right, so there you go. There's your notes. Put a note in your head. Actually, put a sticky note. Go buy some sticky notes and just stick a sticky note to your head. Okay. Don't take it off for at least a week. All right, in summary, pointers provide a powerful way to access data by indirection. If you don't know what indirectly means, too bad for you. Every variable has an address. Okay, if you didn't know that, well, too bad for you. Which can be obtained using the address of operator. If you don't know what that is, too bad for you. The address can be stored in a pointer. Okay. If you don't know what a pointer is, I guess too bad for you. Pointers are declared by writing the type of object that they point to, followed by the indirection operator. If you don't know what the indirection operator is, too bad for you. And the name of the pointer. Pointers should be initialized to point to an object or to null. If you don't know that null is 0, well, then too bad for you, because you're probably a 0 too. All right. Just at that point. You can access the value at the address stored in a pointer by using the indirection operator. You can declare const pointers, which can't be reassigned to point to other objects, and pointers to const objects, which can't be used to change the objects to which they point. Okay, if you don't understand all that, too bad for you. To create new objects on the free store. If you don't know what the free store is, too bad for you. Don't be an engineer. You can use the new keyword and assign. I say that because engineers think that everything is free at stores, apparently. You use the new keyword and assign the address that is returned to a pointer. You free that memory by calling the delete keyword, okay? There's a lot of things in society that could use, beep. You free that memory by calling the delete keyword on the pointer. Delete frees the memory, right? If you don't understand that, too bad for you. But it doesn't destroy the pointer, right? Store that in the memory brains, okay? All right. Okay. You're delete frees the memory, okay? But it doesn't destroy the pointer, okay? All right, Bob? Therefore, you must reassign the pointer after its memory has been freed, okay? If you don't know what reassigning means, too bad for you. Why are pointers so important? Pointers are important for a number of reasons. These include being able to use pointers to hold the address of objects and to use them to pass arguments by reference. If you don't know what pass by reference is or an argument is, too bad for you. Sometimes, however, whichever day it was, whichever stream, we did this thing called polymorphism. If you don't know what that is, too bad for you. You'll see how pointers are used in class polymorphism. In addition, many operating systems and class libraries create objects on your behalf and return pointers to them. Why should I bother to declare anything on the free store? Objects on the free store persist after the return of a function. If you don't know what persist means, too bad for you. In addition, the capability to store objects on the free store enables you to decide at runtime how many objects you need instead of having to declare this in advance. This is explored in greater depth, I don't know, sometime later on in the near future. I'd say near future and that, but I'm just, done with kissing ass. All right, why should I declare an object const if it limits what I can do with it? As a programmer, you want to enlist the compiler in helping you find bugs. Okay. One serious bug that is difficult to find is a function that changes an object in ways that aren't obvious to the calling function. Declaring an object const prevents such changes. Okay. Workshop quiz. What operator is used to determine the address of a variable? Okay, if you don't know what that is, too bad for you. Okay, these are what you're supposed to answer. Okay, I've already given you the answer. All right, I can only hold your hand for so long, right? I'm not that way. I like girls. Okay. What operator is used to determine the address of a variable? All right, figure it out. What operator is used to find a value stored at an address held in a pointer? Okay, figure it out. What is a pointer? Figure that out too. What is the difference between the address stored in a pointer and the value at that address? Okay, again, you have to use your brain, think about it a little bit, right? Don't rely on ChatGPT. What is the difference between the indirection operator and the address of operator? Okay, I've explained that as well. Okay, all right, done explaining. What is the difference between const int pointer, PTR1, and int const pointer, PTR2? I'll just write it down, right, so you can see it. Question verbally in words, right? Because we know how to write words too, right? There you go. What's the difference, right? Okay, figure it out. That's up to you. What do these declarations do? Okay, here's some examples. I don't know here. Okay, I'll just go like this. Whatever. Okay, what does this do? All right, when you type wordies. Okay. All right. B. Code wordies. When you're typing words, right? Because we know how to type words too, right? And int pointer p3 equals this v2. Okay, what do they do? Okay, what do these declarations do? Okay, figure it out. I've already explained it. If you have an unsigned short variable named your age, how would you declare a pointer to manipulate your age? Okay, you should know how to do that, right? Deleting. Okay, the question is, If you have an unsigned short int, okay, right? I've actually said the word molecules, okay, right? You should be able to figure out what I'm saying with word molecules, all right? How would you declare a pointer to manipulate your age? Again, keyword is how would you declare a pointer? Okay, that's the question. All right. Assign the value 50 to the variable your age. Okay, you should know how to do that by using the pointer that you declared. Okay, all right. You should be able to print it out and see the value 50 being displayed. Again, you're using a pointer. All right. Write a small program that declares an integer and a pointer to integer. What it means is a pointer to integer. Okay. Assign the address of the integer to the pointer. Okay. You should know how to do that. Using the pointer to set a value in the integer variable. Okay, this is for higher IQ, intelligent people, you know, right? Those that don't do Lua or Python, okay? Those that, you know, think they're intelligent, more intelligent than the rest of the world because they can arrange 26 letters in the alphabet and make wordies, okay? They're all mathematics failures. Okay. All right. I'll just screenshot this. Okay. Isn't this exciting? Happy Halloween. Whatever. Who cares? Okay. Can't even afford to buy candies to give out to kids. So, you know. All right, there we go. Okay, there's wordies on the screen. You should be able to read them. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, that's all you get. And that's it. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.